Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Some of you are still having trouble with the Woobles, and I don't have anything to do with the Woobles. I don't get a kickback. I'm not affiliated with the Woobles in any way, but I am aware that many people still have trouble with like the beginning of the Wooble, even when they give it to you already pre-done. So let's look a little bit about what to do when your Woobles starter comes completely undone. So I have two Woobles starters in front of me. Here's a white one from one of the kits. All of the Woobles starters are exactly the same. They are 6 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So orange, green, green make up the first 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 6 stitches. And then they have this little piece here that is tied really tight. Now, it would make sense if you could just put your hook in that loop and keep going, but that's not what that is intended for. And it's actually, they tie a knot there so that it doesn't come undone, I'm sure, in shipping, as I'm sure why they do that. But if you pull on the strand that's attached to the ball, it can be really hard because they tie that knot really tight. And so when you undo it, it can undo too far. And then you're confused. So I do have some other videos on how to start Woobles when you've already messed up. But let's assume for a moment that your Wooble, and here's another one that is is the same, but it only has one, I don't know if I started this one or what, or maybe I redid this one. I don't know, but there's only one stitch marker instead of 3, but there's still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I must have restarted this one because there's no knot there. I don't make a knot. Okay. Oh, the knot is over here. Here's the knot. I don't know why. So whoever made up this starter for the Woobles, the knot is over here. So if it looks like this, which is what I've seen more often, we're going to take the yarn that's attached to the ball and gently pull back. So now it's pretty tight. So the problem is that when you pull that or try to undo that, it can pop back too far and then you're lost. So let's see what happens. So if I undo that knot and pull that loop out of the knot and it looks beautifully like this, then you can put your hook into this loop and keep going according to the instructions that Woobles gives you. I'm not giving you those instructions. They're not mine to give. Okay, but if you get to this point and maybe you pulled back too far and the whole thing came undone, how do we make a starter look just like the starter that came in the package? So let's go all the way back to nothing. Okay, I'm going to open these little stitch markers. Orange went first and then 2 greens, and it had 6 stitches. Let's see how they did it. Looks like they did a magic loop of sorts. Okay, so say we totally, like magic, undid it. There's nothing there. It's just a plain old ball of yarn, just like every other ball of yarn you've ever bought. We're going to make a magic loop. So the magic loop, we're going to take our tension fingers and hold it with our 2 ring finger and pinky finger, go all the way around to here. Okay, so the cut end is over here in my hook hand. I'll do that again, hold it with your ring finger and your pinky finger, then go up above your index finger and your middle finger, all the way around those 2 fingers again so that the cut end is here. I'm going to go ahead and hold the cut end with all of that as again. Insert my hook here in the groove between my fingers underneath the 2 strands. Take the strand that's closest to my palm and pull it underneath. And if you hold it too tight, sometimes it's harder. Pull that strand underneath and then pull my 2 fingers out. You might have to slow this down. On YouTube, you can slow down your videos the speed of them or rewatch it again and again. But you're going to have this little thing that looks like this. And now we will chain 1 to get us started. It really does not count as anything. I'm going to massage this a little bit so that the cut end is making this middle ring here a little smaller. We're going to place 6 stitches, single crochets, in that loop. So I'm going to use my thumb to kind of hold it open and anchor it, and go ahead and single crochet 1, okay? And that is where the orange stitch marker goes, right in there, under those 2 loops, okay? 1. In that same loop, 2 single crochet. That's where the green stitch marker goes in the second one. It's stuck. There it is. Okay. Then you can tighten this up as much as you want. You can also work over the tail by moving the tail to the back and pretending it's not there. Then you'll do a single crochet into that loop. Again, you're doing all of these single crochets in the same spot. 3, that's where the next green one goes. 4, the 4th one didn't have a marker. 5, the 5th one didn't have a marker. 6, the 6th one didn't have a marker. Now we are back to where we started, and my gauge might be a little bit tighter than theirs, but we are here, and we have the same 6 stitches, but I didn't put a knot in it. So this is where your hook will go, and then you'll continue on. So this is what it looks like here, maybe a little bit bigger right out of the bag. Maybe the person making this starter has a little bit of a looser tension than I do. This has to be made by hand, so it's not a machine. So it's an individual person. So your beginning of your wooble might be different depending on the tension of the person who actually made it, okay? And so that's how you would remake your starter if you needed to remake your starter for the wooble. I hope that helps, and I hope you have a great day. I'll hope to see you on the 5-Minute Crochet Podcast. My new book is coming out any day now, so hit the like and subscribe for more information. Bye. Is that a turtle? Is that a turtle on our walkie? We probably ought to move him. Okay.